If recording video content feels like a massive project every time, you're probably making it harder than it needs to. Today's episode is all about helping you simplify your process. First up, equipment. For most people, your phone camera, if you've got a relatively new smartphone, is more than good enough to start with. You can add a plug-in mic later if audio really matters to you, but honestly, my advice is not to wait for your gear in order to get going. You want to get out there, and every video is going to get a little bit better, right? So when you do feel ready to invest in equipment, then I would go microphone first, because your ears are super good at lie detection. They will not fool you in the slightest. So audio actually matters more than video a lot of the time. And if you do need to upgrade your camera, just 1080p will do, high definition, not 720, as even a MacBook can be a 720 camera. So that's the route I'd go, but honestly, your phone camera will probably blow everything out of the water. Scripting, so you don't need a word-for-word script. In fact, I'd advise heavily against it because it makes you sound like a robot. Too much scripting, just not good for you. Bullet points, 3 bullet points, hit record, speak naturally. Try and record so that you feel like you're talking to someone. And if it helps to have somebody opposite you, then have somebody opposite you so that you feel like you're having that conversation with them. The goal, obviously, is that conversational feel, not performance. You're not there to perform. That might come later down the line for certain projects, but right out the box, conversation is where you want to be. Lighting, hands on heart, I'm outside today. It's a bit bright, but that's okay. Like, this is real life. I am outside in the garden, in the gazebo. Excuse the mess. Recording, because this is where I want to be. It's fun, it's sunny, it's nice, it's warm, getting outside. If you are inside and you need a bit of lighting, ring lights are great. You can get the little square filler lights as well. But you don't need to go all podcast lighting to get going. Have the light in front of you, behind the camera, dark-ish behind you if you can, and try not to have the light too bright. Other than that, go for it. Background, that's a conversation that comes up all the time. I need to have a professional background. Avoid clutter, avoid too distracting, but other than that, just hit record. Plain simple background's brilliant. If you've got a bit of background behind you, that's also cool. People generally don't care about your background. They care about what you have to say in the conversations you're giving them, the value that you're giving back. But honestly, people really do overthink the background of their business, or their videos. Number 5, editing. People spend hours editing videos. As somebody who edits videos for a living, I can tell you, you can go down an absolute rabbit hole with it. In this day and age, in 2025, people don't expect your videos to be ultra polished. And to be honest, as long as they've got captions and you've trimmed the start and the end, that's pretty much it. Tools like Descript, CapCut, sometimes even just your phone's native editor are more than enough for doing all that. The important thing is aim for clarity, right? Don't edit for anything fancy. Leave that for down the line. Do 1% better every time, right? Like, your editing skills will improve as you go. Don't spend hours doing it. Length. Number 6, length. Don't overthink the length of your videos. You need a mix. In my opinion, you need a mix. You need some shorter videos, you need some longer videos. And often I promote taking your short videos from your long videos. If you try and record short content, it's really tough, it's really hard to do. You feel a lot of pressure, I've got to be succinct in how I say this. Whereas when you record a longer video, you can waffle a little bit, that's fine, because you can cut that out later. But when you edit out the waffle, you get to the succinct stuff. You can take 30 to 60 second clips out of that and you can use those. I think that 30 to 90 seconds as a short form video are great for creating awareness. I've said this before. They get people to look at your content because it's only a small commitment of their time, but they don't drive conversions. Your 3 to 5 minute videos will drive some conversions, but if you can get people to watch your 20 to 25 minute videos, that's where the real conversions happen. So you need a mix of all 3 lengths of content, I'd say. And lastly, posting time. So first of all, forget trying to game the algorithm. What matters more is being consistent with when you post so that people come to build their routines around your content coming out if you're lucky, if your content's good enough. What I would say is that yes, posting time does matter, and it comes down to trial and error a little bit, because every target audience, every industry, and every platform is slightly different. When people view TikTok and YouTube, for example, it's very different to when we view LinkedIn. So think about when your audience are likely to be active. If scheduling content out is a chore, then just post it whenever you've got the content to hand. But even LinkedIn has its own scheduling feature now built into the platform, so there shouldn't be a problem with it. Trial and error for a minimum of 3 months with each time slot. But try and think about when your audience are likely to be doing the activities that would lead to them watching your content. And a real pro tip here is Sunday afternoons are absolute gold dust. Sunday evenings are when people are sat at their laptop, figuring out their to-do list and clearing emails for next week. The tech, scripts, timing, honestly, it's all noise if it's stopping you from showing up on video. Strip it back, keep it simple, and the only way to get better at video is to start. I'll see you next week on the Content Classroom.